Okay, I think I marked it from left to top as is. So this here will be a small cut. This here will be a small cut. Got them marked. I'm gonna go and get it cut and see how it turns out. Cut. That's it for the most part. Just like I say, filler spots, trimming, get it all fastened together. Then I can go about squaring it off, touching up the loose ends, taking it outside, sitting on the trailer, getting the trailer flush and flat. And then I will be able to make my final adjustments. Like I said, I'm not going to cut the door in just yet. Wait till I get it on the trailer and wait till it's all tight. Okay, so I'm going to try to put the roof together, the ceiling, and this is the process I'm going to try with it. Again, that I have more great stuff on hand as opposed to Gorilla Glue. I'm going to try great stuff. just wanting to point out, be mindful if you're crawling around on your knees, because you will leave indentions in the foam. So you might want to put a piece of cardboard or something down on it if you're going to do a lot of crawling on your knees on it. And you can see there are noticeable. And just for GP, go ahead and plug up the end of the great stuff. And I took just something, some acetone or something, and go ahead and clean out the straw for next usage. Now, this one here that I had plugged up has been plugged, and as you saw, I still have a little bit left, just a little bit, but it was enough to do what I needed to have done there. So plug it up for reuse. That way you can save it. You have to give it some consideration. Thought about what if it adheres to the board, and sure enough, I want it to stick to the board. So pulled it up just in time to separate it. And what I'm going to do now is take and go back through and spray foam down in the crack to show you what I'm talking about. That board is stuck. So it does stick foam to wood pretty good. What I should have done was, as my first thought was to put a piece of paper over it before I put the board, like I did on the bottom side. But fortunately enough, it separates pretty smooth. Now to keep my board flat, I'm going to just put the weight just off of the edge. Okay, so those are my two sides. I got them trimmed down, and I'm not going to handle it too much more from here because I'm going to let it sit and totally cure, dry, and I'm going to just set it to the side for the time being. But I like the way it turned out. I'll probably use some putty on the inside, but on the top, I'm gonna leave it pretty much, just clean it up, leave it pretty much the way it is because I'll be putting one more top layer on this, the finishing top, the roof side. So I'll probably just clean this up. I'm not gonna worry about smoothing it out anymore, but because all of this is gonna be coated with another bonding agent. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use just yet, but that's pretty much so it. I'm gonna just let it sit aside and let it thoroughly dry.